I can't believe it, but people have apparently already watched Avengers Doomsday at an early test screening and are calling it the best Avengers movie ever made. Let me explain. So, if you didn't know, a test screening is something that most major movie studios do for their upcoming blockbusters, where normally they grab people off the streets and just pull them into a theater and say, hey, watch this movie, tell us what you like or dislike about it so they can make changes. And they do a bunch of these normally. Recently, I made a video about the Supergirl test screenings that has had like at least 5 different test screenings of them pulling in different audiences, seeing what people like or not. Now, obviously, when it comes to Disney and a movie that's kept as secret as everything happening with Avengers Doomsday, they're going to do things a little bit differently. But surprisingly, they still have had a test screening recently, according to new reports, and the reviews are absolutely insane so far. But there is a catch that I have to get to later. But first, the actual reactions to the test screening were apparently so positive that people were saying it tested on the same level as Avengers Infinity War, which I think most people will agree is a top three, if not a top one best MCU movie of all time. So this is kind of insane to hear, especially because I know a lot of us have been skeptical about how many different characters and stuff they're jamming into this film. Is it going to be a jumbled mess? Others are saying that, oh, they heard that it's apparently the Russo brothers' best Marvel film from the people that watched it. But that's where the catch lies here, because apparently this is not like a standard test screening where they're just pulling in random people off the street, like with Supergirl, a movie that doesn't really have that much that they're worried about getting leaked or spoiled early. Apparently, because of Disney being so secretive and because we're so early on, the movie's likely not very finished with different visual effects and stuff like that. This was an internal test screening, which pretty much means Disney had a very selective process for who could watch this, meaning it's probably people that either work at Disney or Marvel or other places in the industry. But I don't think that means we should just like completely throw away these reactions, because if you work at Marvel or Disney and you're giving this information to these different sources anonymously, I feel like you know if you're working on a movie and it's completely garbage and you would just say that anyways to get it off your chest. We hear that all the time. And if anything, I almost feel like you can trust this a little bit more than like a completely random test screening that's just random civilians that maybe they don't really like superhero movies or big blockbusters like this, and yet they're sitting here giving their feedback on things that should change or not. Whereas this is all people internally within the industry or friends of people that work at Disney. I mean, I'm sure they also did that because it makes it way easier to track if they know exactly who was in this theater watching it. If anything gets out about that film, I mean, that person is getting sued into oblivion. They're not even going to exist anymore. And the first source that was actually putting this out there was this guy, AJ, who was one of the earliest people talking about the Wonder Man test screenings that were happening, where everybody was saying, oh my God, wait, Wonder Man's actually incredible. Audiences were loving it. And a lot of us weren't really sure how to feel about that or to trust it. And then it came out and most people ended up loving it, including me. That's one of my favorite Marvel TV shows now. And Disney's CinemaCon presentation is happening on Thursday. We're either getting a trailer released online on that day, or they're going to show footage to the people attending CinemaCon, and we're at least going to get descriptions of what they saw. Otherwise, click the video above my head for more details about the Avengers Doomsday trailer we're getting this week, X-Men casting leaks, and so much more. Thank you for watching.